I said, Bill, let me put you through a short little version of P90X. And he nearly threw up. He lasted maybe 10 minutes. He went back to New York City. He lives in New York City with his wife and 3 kids. And he just stepped it up. And this guy lost 30 pounds first round with P90X. And now he's almost through his second round. He's lost 40 pounds. He came on Good Morning America. I was on Good Morning America web. So I think 14 people saw that. How do you find that thing? But he's completely changed his life. I mean, the guy knew nothing about the coaching experience. Absolutely zero, zilch. But everybody in his neighborhood, because he's got kids that are playing soccer and hockey, and the girls, his 2 daughters are, kind of big in the community, and so is his wife. So they show up at these events with 10, 20, 15 people, and everybody looks at him and goes, oh, wow, what happened to you? Because for the last 15 years, they've seen him big and overweight. And in the course of 3 months, he's a completely different guy. Everything about him. He has all this energy, all this enthusiasm. And I was talking to his wife, and I said, what's it like to have seen Bill's transformation in 30 days? I mean, in 90 days. And now, here he is in his second round. And she says, I get goosebumps when I tell this, but she says, he's a better guy. He's a better dad. He's a better husband. He treats the kids with more patience than he had before. He treats me better than he used to. When he's in meetings, on the phone in the other room, he's more thoughtful and creative in the process of trying to work a deal with somebody as opposed to knocking him over the head like he used to. And that all comes from exercise. The beautiful thing about moving every day, 5 to 7 days a week, whatever you can pull off, is that you change so many things about who you are. So if you are struggling, who still cannot manage 5 to 7 days a week? Raise your hand. It's just brutal. Oh, yeah. I can't, but I'm not putting my arm on there. I'm at the Beachbody Coach Summit. I'm not going to. I struggle with it. I'm going to show you a little something. I'm going to put. So, you still hear me?
Yeah.
On May 8th, I thought I was 22 years old, and I was doing something called Iron Cross push-ups. Yeah, well, you have, your bands are coming down, the rings are down here, and you get your feet in a Bosu ball, because why not make it harder? And you go out with straight arms. On the 4th rep, the tendon in my right arm pulled off the bone in my forearm. It made a lovely sound. And I go around and I do my 11 Laws seminar, my Cycle of Success seminar. Oh, I almost said that wrong. My Cycle of Sex seminar. Incredibly popular. I don't know why. Everybody's naked. It's fun. Let's do it. Go. How many kids in the room? Mom, what's happening? But what ended up happening to me was, on the 4th rep, this tendon pulled off my arm. And when I go around and I do my seminars, I'm always talking to people who say, hey, I hurt my shoulder, I can't work out. And I'll say, well, what's wrong with your legs? Yeah. Well, I can't do P90X, we'll do something. I hurt my knee, blew out my knee, can't work out. Well, what's wrong with your upper body? Hey, dude, my shoulder and my knee. Shut up. Work your core. Look, core, do it. But you had a shot, you didn't get it. She's ready to the camp.
So hot.
So, oddly enough, this injury to my arm was truly, and I'm not kidding around here, was one of the greatest blessings of my life, because it forced me to focus on weaknesses that I sometimes ignore. Because the reason why P90X works, the reason why it's successful, is because there's yoga in there. 90 minutes, is he out of his freaking mind? Half moon, I'll give him a half moon. 50 years old, I'm half moon. Crazy. P90X forces you to work on your weaknesses. There's some things that you can do well in there, but there are things that you can't do. If you could do them, they wouldn't work. It's a skill-based program that helps you over the course of time avoid 3 things: injury, plateaus, and boredom. My jokes get old, but that's a different thing. You and Pink can mute me if you want. Whatever.